Hello.
Oh, a different hello this time.
Hello!
Hey, there.
Spicy. Hello and welcome to episode 47. Mad Mage, I believe.
When's our anniversary?
50, I imagine. And the person who's giving me a recap today is followed by number 3, which is Amber Oridan.
Do you know, it's the only time I didn't write anything last time.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we finished up. Well, we started the session following the betrayal by Robin. Is that right? Dodge? Is that where we started?
No. You started the session on a small island in a kind of underground cavern.
Oh yeah, so we were working out what to do and with these crab things under the water, and we tried various things involving zombie fishing lines. And talking to plants. It was very intense, but unfortunately none of it that useful. Robin then turned into a killer whale again and went down to have a little look-see. Unfortunately, while under the water, he got Jedi mind tricked by the whatever the creature is. Came back up, and we were planning on leaving, but then Robin convinced us to go and check out some cave or something. And Seraphina and Amber were on his back, getting taken down, and then unfortunately he turned on us, and it was very, very distressing. But luckily we survived. No one got particularly injured. And he managed to get his control of his head back, which was good. So we decided to leave and go back to Skullport. I can't remember much happening on the way to Skullport.
Nothing too major. You what did you do? You went
Jibber Jabber.
Did you see? Yes, you did. You see Jibber Jabber?
I
think you did.
It was scary.
Yes. So you went to see Jibber Jabber, and he was in the same kind of appeared to be mind controlled trance kind of state.
And then we went up to Skullport, and then in true style of our group, we got drunk.
You did. You went to Skullport. It's a more bustling kind of city or town now. You went to the Flag and the Dragon, had a few in there, spoke to the bartender there for a bit, and then, for some unbeknownst reason, you went to the lower end of town, past the old slave auction site, into the Black Tankard, where a few drinks were had, including a kind of organised bar brawl with Seraphina, who completely annihilated this big burly guy. And somewhere in amongst there as well, Robin decided to go up to the bar and ask for drugs, which was very easily done and given to him. And he kind of had a minute or so of passing out.
Oh, yeah, he had the trip of his life.
Chingo lost 30 gold for some random bloke.
Correct, yes. Chingo also lost 30 gold to a gnome.
Morthos had his first ever drink, I think, which might have been a show.
True. Yes. And that is where we ended, and we didn't really say much after that, so I will drop you into
I think we went to that we go to rest, right?
Yeah.
You talked about it, but you didn't go there. I don't think, anyway. You're not on the map there, so I'm just going to assume not.
Yeah, no, I remember we were going there.
I didn't get a chance because I haven't seen the episode from last week, so I can't remember exactly.
Robin's there all on his own.
In Dalagor's Fortress.
Okay, cool. So you ended up the session then going to Dalagor's Fortress and meeting the Dragonborn that kind of resides there, let you all in, and you ended up going there. I don't think you rested though. But I know you went there, so I'll move you over.
Oh yeah, we were going to discuss how long we were going to rest, and we didn't come up with an answer yet.
Oh yeah.
So I'll move you up to the northern map. I think that's
Kindly find Dungeon Master.
Are you not? Yeah, you're on the map. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So you all find various rooms in Dalagor's Fortress. Last one you got. Yes, Felrax, the Dragonborn, copper-coloured scales. Okay.
I don't know about anybody else. I don't have anything missing. I don't have any HP missing, and I don't have any of my special abilities missing. But if people need to rest, then we can.
I'm fine. I've literally got 3 spell slots missing, and I can recover them if I want to.
I do have something missing because some bastard tried to kill me.
Oh yeah.
So, can I do that, please?
Yeah, you.
Are you looking a bit battered as well, Amber?
Oh, hello.
I'm back.
Oh no, Charlie and Katie may have lost internet maybe?
When that popped up, all I kind of read was Katie Cochran and then has died. And I thought, oh god.
Oh dear.
Oh god.
They have gone.
Okay, well for the meantime, what are the rest of you planning on doing?
Are we doing a long rest?
Well, we can do because we can do that thing where we stay here for like forever and a day.
Yeah.
You can rest here for a day, a month, a year.
It's just loads of work for Dodge. We have to move everyone around.
If we do our long rest, can I do the sanctuary? Like, no. Can I gain the effect of a sanctuary spell?
Yeah, you get that after every long rest, don't you? Yep.
But we haven't had long rest yet since I've had it.
No, correct. Yep, we'll read through that in a minute because I don't remember what sanctuary does, but I'll read through it when it happens, if it happens. Just need the two other players here to decide if this is happening.
What does it let you do, Seraphina? What's
Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, we're back. Sorry
You're back.
about that.
What happened?
Our internet just died.
Random.
Oh my god.
How unusual.
Apologies.
no drums?
Gratitude.
Right now, the discussion of are we having a long rest and how long are we staying for is happening.
I'm happy to have. I admit, I don't know when we last long rested, but I'm always up for a long rest because it gives me all my shit back.
Well, yeah, you can stay here for as long as you want. Like I said to the guys, you can stay here for a day, a month, a year, however long.
We can stay for as long as a long rest, and then up to like an hour before we next need a long rest. It's
Yeah.
how long we
Yeah,
can stay.
that could be a good idea.
Very good idea.
So basically, you spend a whole day. Would be
Yeah.
Yeah, we take an off day. We treat ourselves.
It's only a day. How bad can it be down in the next level?
Is there any time sensitive stuff that we're doing?
I mean, the whole dungeon is time sensitive, but no,
No,
not
as
really.
in like, are we working to a deadline on anything right
I
now?
don't think so. Not at the moment.
No.
Just take it easy, man.
Alright, let's chill. Should we go to that mansion?
We're already there.
Already there.
You are in Dalagor's Fortress. You ended the session here last time. So you're taking a long rest.
We take it.
Okay.
I'm a bit.
As you go into separate rooms and stuff, you all go to a nice restful sleep, regain all your hit points, etc., and stuff back. All had a nice, restless, kind of dreamless sleep.
Nice.
Except for Morthos Abaddon, who I need
What?
Could be a good thing, man.
Oh. Alright, bye everyone. Don't just calling me.
Bye.
Probably his god or whatever.
The king of bones.
I've named my god. I know it's called Diamec, but I've given him a long name. He is god of monks, badass, puncher of faces, and destroyer of teeth.
Very good.
I like it.
Thank you. That's how I will address him next time I see him.
So who's your enemy? The dentist.
Yeah.
Oh,
And good bottoms.
Good one.
I am a funny guy.
Funny guy.
Some might say you're a human mushroom.
Hey.
Oh,
Oh no, our internet's breaking again.
I'm going through a tunnel.
You like my jokes, right?
Kill me. Kill me.
Wow.
Oh god.
Sorry, mate. I
forgive
can't
you.
resist.
I
Oh.
forgive you.
Oh.
Oh, we're gonna try Gusto now.
Oh yeah, I need to sort that out.
yeah.
You sent me a code, didn't you? I'm going to go do that.
I did.
Right
Katie, I
now.
don't think you've realised how much of a pros these guys are at this because I saw their recipe. They save the recipes as well, and they have hundreds of them. So
They really do.
Yeah, we have.
yeah, they have like
probably-
2 Philo folders full and more.
Yeah.
I thought I was so like organised in my one folder.
Yeah, you'll spill out of that pretty fast.
You've got branded folders from Gusto and HelloFresh. We didn't get that shit.
We got a discount the other day from them for a restaurant in Bath.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think we're gonna go there. I'm trying to book a seat. Actually, they're full next weekend.
Are they?
You got a what from a restaurant in Bath? Did you
So
say?
Gusto sent us like a loyalty, like a voucher for like a pretty fancy restaurant in Bath that they've partnered with.
Oh, nice. What, like
So,
money off or just like free meal?
Yeah.
Money off.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, and they also that place gives them some recipes, but that place it's like in the top 5 in Bath.
Yeah.
Top 5 TripAdvisor restaurants.
Yeah, it's good. It's called Noyan's Kitchen.
Not heard of
I'm
that.
about to get started on Gusto, so you will get £30 off or credit of £30.
Yeah, I think there's an extra bigger. There's an extra big deal at the moment, isn't there? Is that right?
That's
I
pretty
feel
much
like-
our entire weekly bill.
Hold
Thank you
on.
for that. That's cool.
Because I thought I saw something that was like get
What
an
was it?
extra percentage off if you refer someone this week.
Yeah, I saw something like that.
So maybe we
Yeah.
can.
Yeah, give it a second.
Yeah,
Let's
just hold
see-
on a mo,
see if we
All
can
right,
get that.
okay.
because you might be able to.
I think it gives you an extra.
Was it
extra
an
bonus as well.
email?
Free food. Well, it says your friend gets 60% off.
Oh yeah.
So I'll do that.
Oh,
too.
yeah, I think I've just got that. Let me go back.
Maybe it's if
60% off your first box plus 30% off all boxes in your first month, and you guys get 30 quid.
That sounds pretty decent.
Oh,
so
cool.
I'll send it to you again just to make sure it's valid.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Gusto.
It's so good.
It's the same.
We had Toad in the Hole tonight.
Oh, tasty.
Elliot, I don't think they can hear you because your portable microphone is off your wombat.
Oh yeah, of course. We had Toad in the Hole this evening, and it was really good.
That's what I just
Good.
said.
But it's never just Toad in the Hole. What was the fancy ingredient that they added?
Oh, it was like a herby. It was it was Toad in the Hole with a kind of a herby Yorkshire pudding, and then some garlicky greens with blanched peas.
Oh.
And spring greens. They're literally just called spring greens. It's like a.
I hope our viewers are enjoying this.
Yeah, I
chat.
know. I was just thinking that.
I was in the kitchen, Kate. I couldn't hear what you were saying. I kept saying, and all I could hear was, oh. It was so. I was like opening a beer, and all I could hear was, oh. So it was like the weirdest. Like,
Jealous.
that's what you should do,
I was
Charlie.
telling them about blanched peas.
Yeah, I reckon Charlie should start up one of those like those telephone like sex call things.
Sex lines.
Yeah. Apparently, a woman I used to work with, she used to do that when she was at university.
Really?
And yeah, she did have a very good telephone voice. I'll give her that.
Was it erotic?
It wasn't erotic. It was just quite. It was quite authoritarian, but like a woman sort of. She was quite posh, but in a sort of direct way, and I reckon some men would probably love that.
Posh in a direct way.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Sounds
that
like a bitch.
It was. Well, yeah, it was. It was a bit like. It was a bit. You know, you're a naughty boy kind of thing.
Smack you on the butt.
I'll give you a good body smacking.
You all wake up after a nice long rest. Feel very fresh.
Just for the record, I was muted because Pete was talking to Dodge, but I was really
Sorry.
enjoying the Gusto chat. I too am a Gusto aficionado. So.
Oh, very good, very good.
I was like, yeah, me too. Oh yeah, that sounds great. Pete was like, they can't hear you. And I was like, oh man.
She just thought. I'm sure she just thought you were all being really rude to her.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you're not joining in our gusto chat.
Everyone mute Lucy so we can't hear her.
Okay.
Right, so we all wake up.
Sorry, I had to turn the music off because it was ruining what I was trying to speak. It's what I was trying to do.
Ruining our vibes.
Yeah, it was definitely ruining my life. So, you all awake in Skullport. It's kind of difficult to tell the time in Skullport because there's no real light in here apart from the light that's lit along pathways and torches. So it's kind of a place that doesn't really sleep that often. But
have we got anywhere to bathe?
There are bathing facilities and wash facilities in this fortress that you're in now.
Can I go and spruce myself up a bit, please?
Sure.
Can I have a proper arms, pits and bits wash?
Whilst he spruces.
You easily find a bathtub or some description and fill it with water.
Do I have to roll some sort of check, like a survival?
No. not one bit.
Athletics.
You just wash. It's fine.
Can I wash my bits and my armpits at the same time with my hands?
Sure. Yeah, do whatever you like. I don't really go over this shit 'cause it's pointless. I assume you wash. I assume you take shit sometimes, right?
Yeah, alright. I've managed to wash my penis.
Do you do a handstand in the bath?
I did a sleight of hand and I managed to wash my penis.
Is this something I missed because
the shit out of my belly?
Everybody, I had vision.
You had a vision.
Oh,
I had vision in sleep.
It's called a dream.
what was it?
I had vision that this giant raven come and speak to me in this dark land full of bones.
Okay.
And she said that I am to be her, I guess champion, but I have to do some things for her first.
Ooh,
She said there are people here who are dodging out on death, and that it's causing some unbalance, and she doesn't like it. People who are trying to live forever.
Is that
and we
forever to you?
And we have to find these people and stop them. Because they're doing. I imagine they might be doing irreparable damage to those other places, to the Elder Plains and such.
Are they Brexit voters?
Quite possibly, yes. Not that I know what Brexit is. That sounds like a very strange sentence.
Kill the elderly. That's what I heard.
Tell me if this rings any bells to you, because I've not traveled with you very long. I don't know or recognize any of these places. Firstly, a floating crystal purple box in a wall niche that gives off an aura of dark energy. Anybody seen anything like that before?
Floating purple box.
Say that again. Describe it again. A purple box.
A floating crystal purple box in a wall niche. It gives off an aura of dark energy. I recall.
Did Hopper find that when we were in level 6?
Was that the dwarven level?
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I feel like.
I think he did. I found it.
There's a Thunder Rock room.
No, it was the room below the shattered jade star.
Yeah, that wasn't that. That was the room where they. Told
that
you
was
to
a
shut
floating skull that kind of possessed you and told you all these secrets. It was like a floating skeleton that then collapsed after it told you the information.
I could swear we've seen a.
But that was Hopper, not.
No, I know. I'm sorry. I'm trying to.
I've also seen in my vision a room with 4 statues of some kind of maybe dwarven king
Oh, we know
in
what that is.
alcoves. The statues at the end of the vision, they were all in the different exits of the room. There were 4 exits and 4 statues, and all the statues were next to the exits of the room. And the floor was shaking.
So you're blocking the entrance.
So they've moved.
Weren't we in the vibratory room?
No, the statues of the Dwarven, wasn't that near where Bertha attuned? On the 6th level.
They turned into into demons.
We were in a room that was vibrating, and then we ran away. Oh no, that was the big spider. That was the big
Yeah.
spider on the top floor.
I swear there's on the 6th level there's some statues that didn't turn into demons. So I think that's where that is.
But the people who are still alive, as in the 4 that you've been in a room that looks like this before.
On the
You
6th
briefly
level.
went in there and really kind of walked in and walked out. It's it's a room with 4 statues and alcoves that are all identical.
On the 4th level.
6th level.
6th level, that's what I meant. Where's my map?
6th level.
Well, maybe we can go there later. There is somebody there who is avoiding death. And finally, I don't think I recall any of you telling me stories of this place, but I remember seeing a swampy cavern. There were many bones in the water, and the loud roar of some kind of creature inside the swampy cavern. It wasn't like the one we just came from, though.
It sounds,
Okay.
Maybe a sign of things to come.
sounds intimidating.
What was your first one? A purple box or something?
A crystal purple box in a wall niche. It gives off an aura of dark energy, I remember. We don't have to go looking for these things straight away. It didn't sound like the Raven Queen had any particular urgency, but I think she wants these people to join her in wherever she's from. Will I know what it's called, Dodge? The place that...
She called it Shadow. She called it.
Oh, okay. I think she will want to have these people come to Shadowfell as soon as possible. But, you know, no big rush.
Okay. I mean, I'm willing to help with this quest with us. You've been very kind and agreed to help me with mine, so
Thank you.
getting me on board.
Good stuff. I promise it won't be easy or nice, but hey, you know, whatever needed to
knowledge
please.
or, you know, you never improve by taking the nice and easy way, do you?
Wise
what's
words.
the reward?
Well, she did promise me a reward. Yes, I will share it with you. I don't know what it is though. I'm sure it will be something very nice. She didn't sound like the kind of, or seem like the kind of person to dupe me out of a nice prize.
To be honest, I'd like to live forever. Maybe in doing this quest, I can learn a little bit more about that.
That is very true. And also, you know, you're my friend. If Raven Queen tells me to kill you because you want to live forever, then she can go fuck herself.
Okay, I like the sounds of that.
Yeah, cool.
And besides, if you die, I can make you live forever as one of my friends.
Yeah, a different type of living together springs to mind.
Oh, it's all the same, really. We're all rotting from birth. We just don't smell as bad as the others.
Speak for yourself.
That's positivity.
Right, shall we head off and kill this fucking fish thing in the water now, yes?
But Wona, I need to. Before we do that, I need to go shopping because I need to learn. How to breathe underwater, so I can make you all breathe underwater. That's the key reason for coming back.
Yeah.
So I have shopping to do.
I would quite like to go and purchase the reagents for being able to bring people back from the dead.
Magic circle. I want to.
Do you have special person you want to bring back from death?
I don't, but this strange controlling force I have over me really would like to do something with it, but but I'm not sure if I can let it. It
Can
would
I-
be meta as fuck.
Wait,
Robin.
we could bring back our friend from the dead.
Very good.
I've got this real urge to bring back this random gnome that I don't know.
Oh no, I died. I know, I'll make a cleric and then bring him back to life and then just fucking die again.
You fucked with the wrong guy. You'd be a bit like, it's my insurance policy. If I, as Hopper, I went and mind control a load of clerics around the land. They get instantly told when I die, and they all suicide run into the Undermountain. Yeah, that'd be quite.
That's why most people bring a cleric, to be honest.
Well, I did have a cleric, but he was, well, no, not a cleric, a paladin. Anyway, yeah, sorry.
Robin,
Should
are
we-
you able, as a cleric, are you able to make holy water?
Yes, I think.
Can we make some holy water, please? Or did we talk about this before and it's really difficult?
No, it just required a reagent.
What did it require?
It is special ritual. Where is it? It's 1 hour to perform and 25 gold worth of powdered silver.
Okay.
And the caster has to expend a first level spell slot. But yes, you can make holy water.
I could have done that before the long rest.
You could have.
Sorry.
Oh, there's the other magical items that we didn't attune to as well. Like that
I will
shit
allow
in
you
the
to.
bottle.
I will allow you to, if you want to identify items. I mean, it takes an hour to identify, and you are spending.
Good.
You
Oh,
said
we
you're
are spending that time anyway.
a long rest, and then basically all the time up to another long rest. So like a.
Yeah.
Chilling.
So if you want to identify items, now's the time. For the arcane users here, so Amber,
Put some crap in my bag of holding.
Morthos.
Dodge, what I would like to do is I want to learn the water breathing spell, and I think to do that because I can learn it as a ritual and put it in my book of shadows. For each level of the spell, the transcription process takes 2 hours and costs 50 gold for the rare inks needed to inscribe it. So I guess I need to go find some rare inks.
Yes, so 6 hours, 150 gold. Your best bet would be going to find, I believe her name is Tess. It's Tass. The old lady who says she has tea with the Mad Mage and has ways of teleporting out. If you'd like to roleplay that out, we can do it, or we can just say you go do it. And up to you.
Just say I go do it. It's probably the best.
Oh, you go and visit Tass. She's
Right.
kooky as ever.
Mhm.
And she has the required inks.
Okay, I need some more inks as well because I also want to learn the tiny hut spell.
Hello! Liam's Tiny Hut is a third level spell as well?
Let me just look at it.
I think so. Elliot should definitely know what level spell that is.
That's a level 3 spell.
Yeah, I thought it was.
So is that...
So it's 300 gold and it'll take 12 hours of time. So just do that.
Okay, can I... Fine, 12 hours. Okay, can I go and spend 450 gold on rare inks then, please?
Sure, so you have like another 150 gold ready for another one that you want to... So if you just if you add those 2 spells to your character sheet and then...
Yeah, okay, so how much...
You said 50 gold per level of the spell, I believe, wasn't it?
Yeah, I did.
So it should be 300.
Oh, 300 for both. Okay.
Yeah, 300 for both should be, yeah.
Alright, I am going to buy an extra bit as well in case I find something else useful.
Yep, how many?
So, yeah,
how much?
I spend 450 gold.
Okay, cool. So add 150 gold worth of inscribing ink as well to the character sheet after as well. So you spend 12 hours running around. It only takes 10 minutes or so to go and see Tass at the Poison Quill, and then you run back and basically study all day. The rest of you, what are you up to?
Does anybody need accompanying on anything they need to do? Does anyone need a heavy?
So,
Does anyone need anything illicit sold?
no.
I don't think so. I've got some stuff in my bag of holding, but I don't know if I want to hang on to it.
Well, that's the only thing is identifying these other things in the bag of holding, like the things that we said that were magical, like the ship, the ship in the bottle, and things like that.
I pop to the. I'm just going to pop out for a walk, guys. I'll be back in a little bit.
Sure, no worries.
Sure.
And Dodge, then I want to make my way to the Thieves Guild.
You do. You follow the same route to the bottom, the lower level of Skullport, and the far right there is a like a secret entrance, kind of like a basement entrance in a building that you've been down before. And you knock, secret knock. You follow the thieves' cant to get there, and you are welcomed back into the Thieves Guild once more. Says, I remember you. I saw you here a week ago or so. Was it?
About a week. Yeah.
Nice to see you again, friend. What? I believe. Were you not travelling with our friend Jarliss for a time? How is he?
Yeah, and Jarliss has seen better days. He won't be seeing anything else for a very long time. Fortunately, he got squashed.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
Yes. Well,
His sister turned up yesterday.
I just thought I'd come and update my fellow Thieves Guild members on, my findings further down the dungeon, and hopefully you may have some interesting information for me. And then, can I just kind of relay what we've seen as we travel down? I don't mention the floating castle level.
Okay. Is there anything you miss out purposefully?
The floating castle level, and...
You don't mention the whole level, or just the floating castle in the cavern?
I mention the level. I don't mention the floating castle bit, but I just say, it's full of... it seems to be full of giants and...
Sorry.
Unpleasantness. We couldn't find anything of interest there. And then I ask about... I can't remember the level number, but I'm particularly interested in the level with the evil squid thing. And ask if he know. I explain the situation with the mold on the walls, and I'm pretty forthright about what I think is going on down there. And
we had people come back up a few weeks ago before we met you, and explained that they had problems with poisoned water, but not as bad as you're describing it now.
Yeah,
It sounds like
pretty
every
concerned,
creature that's there has been taken by this.
Yeah, exactly. And it seems to be travelling throughout the dungeon, so it could pose a risk to this very level eventually. I'm wondering if there's any information the Thieves Guild may have gleaned, that could be useful in us cleansing the level.
Makes a roll. This man who's talking about you kind of shakes his head and says, "It seems like magic in nature, and it's not something I don't think any of us know." And he kind of looks around. The rest of them, anyone, any ideas? And most of them just like, no idea. Go back to their wineskins. Most of them have no idea what could be causing this, or any idea.
You seem to know most people around Skullport. Do you think anyone would? Could you point me in the direction of someone who may know?
I mean, the best bet for anything magical or anything of that kind of nature would be Tass. She can be a bit crazy.
Okay.
As another offer, as you go through speaking of the dungeon of what you found and stuff like that, obviously missing what you said, he offers you a secret, and these are secrets that are pre-written in the book, so I've rolled 4. That I will write this to you in a minute, or find it on here. The heart of Undermountain was carved out by the Drow. Mural, said to be a former bodyguard and apprentice of Halaster, claims this domain and hunts trespassers for sport. These halls are littered with the bones of the slaughtered. Even the Dark Elves speak of Mural in hushed tones. Anyone who can terrify the Drow should be avoided at all costs. I'll write this to you now.
Can I inquire as to what level he thinks it may be?
He has absolutely no idea.
Okay. And then, as a parting question, can I ask if anyone in the Thieves Guild has any dealings with the god of luck and travel that spoke to me? I can't remember her name. If anyone's had any fair dealings with her, if she's to be trusted, or
as you mentioned, like you say that the god of luck and travel, this short-haired, like basically like shaved, almost bald-headed man wearing all black, similar to the other thieves around here. He pulls out from under his shirt a chain, and on the end of the chain is a gold coin with it's quite a large gold coin, and on it is a woman's head with like long flowing black hair. And he kind of gives a smirk, says, "You mean Avandra? Yes, she guides my hands quite a lot."
And has she been fair in her dealings?
I mean, he moves his hands around. Says, "I mean, I make a pretty sustainable living, and can always count on the Lady of Luck for taking me the right direction."
Okay. And with that, I thank everyone in the Thieves Guild. I don't know. I put like 10 silver behind the bar to get everyone around.
They all kind of hold up. They're kind of hushed tones and quiet, but they all hold up a glass or a tankard towards you.
Cool. And I just go back to the mansion and I let everyone know that maybe we should go and talk to Tass. Cool.
Do you mind, as I have to study
Yes.
the whole time, I guess I don't actually have any time to do anything else, do I?
It depends how long you guys stay for, but right now you are deep in study.
Okay, well, I'm doing water breathing first. That's 6
cool.
hours.
No problem.
You can do as long as you need, mate.
Who would I go to get the reincarnate reagents?
Just give me 1 second. Talk to yourself while I write out this secret, because just have it. 1 second.
I'll reply to that I've been told for magical dealings, talk to Tass.
Well, I'll join you, my friend. Out of interest, would you like a smoke of my pipe?
Why not? Take the edge off the strong beers we had last night.
I find when I sleep too long, I need more drugs. I mean, more of my pipe. I've got a headache right now. I'm not sure why.
So on my lost level map, I've got a room, and next to it I've got like something floating in the middle. And then it says purple light. That's not a purple chest, is it? That's just a purple light, I think.
I'm almost done. Sorry, 1 second.
Yeah, I was.
So what are you going to see Tass or?
Okay, right, I'm written out.
Oh, thanks.
Sorry, Seraphina. What? Where is this, please?
On my map of the lost level, I've got next to the room with the baby in it.
Yep.
The baby coffin. I've got like a room with a little circle in the middle, and I've written purple light.
Yes, that was I believe, a light that shone up, and then like 8 lights that surrounded it for a little bit.
Okay.
Not similar to the description. No, it was a singular light, like a purple light in the center, and then 8 lights kind of flashed around it for a minute or so, and then faded out. As far as my memory goes.
Okay.
How do I remember this shit?
My reply to you, Robin, is Tass is the person to see about magical things, and I was recommended to talk to her. She might be able to help us with the squid monster.
What kind of reagents are you looking for?
I'm looking. I'll send you the spell.
Okay.
So I'm looking for rare oils.
Yes. As you're speaking about this, Felrax, who's the Copper Dragonborn, overhears what you're saying, and he says, "Oh, for things like that, I'd suggest going to meet Nightshade."
Oh, Nightshade. She sounds fun. I like Nightshade's one of my favorite roots.
Okay, well, I'd hope you just kind of dodges it around. Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah.
Is she beautiful?
Maybe to some.
Okay. I take a
He'd
big.
give you the directions to Nightshade's caress.
He gives me an erection.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said.
He points you in the direction.
He gives you an erection. Am I allowed to say no?
He gives you an erection and then lumps it around.
Sends you on your way. It's like, is this person Kate Bailey?
Delicious.
Sorry, I should have said full name there. GDPR breach. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Come on, Chingo, let's go. This Nightshade and Tass sound like they need us in their shops.
Anyone else want to come? Magic wielders?
Can't talk, studying.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so you two go off to find. Is anyone else joining them, or are you guys doing other things?
No, I'm just gonna stay here.
Okay, Seraphina practices meditating and
able to keep them safe because
you going with them as well.
Yeah.
And Morthos.
Sure, I'll come.
Okay, so all of you go apart from Seraphina and Amber. Amber deep in books, and Seraphina meditating.
Yeah.
I like it.
Actually, no. Wait, where are we going?
They're first going to find Tass, who is a kooky mage.
I'm more
Kooky
just like
witch.
hanging on so that if anything dodgy happens, I'll just chop someone's head off.
Can I
Okay,
shout
good idea.
out to my
Major
friends?
city.
See if you can get a health potion whilst you're there.
Oh yeah, good
Good
shout.
idea.
Yeah, cool. I'll come with to that.
Okie dokie. So, where are you heading first? To find Tass or to find Nightshade?
I don't mind. Start with Nightshade, why not?
Okay, so the people who've been to Nightshade before, which in this party would be Chingo, not Amber, and Bertha, I believe. Yep, Chingo and Bertha. You remember Nightshade is an undead creature. A kind of old, haggard-looking female skeleton mummy creature who kind of speaks like this. You walking up to the shop, the familiar to some, displayed in the window are various herbs, elixirs, poisons, potions, etc. You remember that Jarliss came in here once and asked for various poisons. As you enter, the smell of grossness and kind of decay, not just from the creature that stands before you, but from around the room and various hung up dead-looking things, as well as other kind of weird and strange-looking herbs. You enter. Welcome!
Hey there, sounding a bit.
Hey, Nightshade. How's it going?
It's the creature that you see in front of you is a clearly undead, mummy-looking creature. It is wrapped up in bandages. The black hair that was once probably full is now maybe a few strands left of this like heavily hooded figure, and just underneath you can see the distended jaw as it moves. But
Hello, friend. Lovely to meet you.
where's your
Actually,
accent,
shake
John?
the hand.
The hand extends. It's quite a slow movement, and the weakness you feel behind it.
Can I possibly expend?
help you?
Oh, never mind.
How may I help you?
I look over to, what's his name? Robin.
Thought this is the.
This is
Nightshade.
This
Oh,
is the
sorry.
ingredient lady.
Oh, sorry. Oh, well, hello there, young lady. I'm looking for some rare oils and unguents. I believe I can get a good price for them of roughly 500 gold pieces.
You know how this works. You are looking for the components to reincarnate one from the dead.
That is a very good guess. Yes, well done, man. Have you got such reagents?
I can find something. Give me a few moments. And the creature kind of floats behind a back curtain, and you hear the rummaging for a few minutes.
You know.
As the rummaging ends, the creature comes back and is holding a fairly large sack of materials. Seems like there's maybe a few bottles and things in there, a few vials, and as well as some other kind of squidgy ingredients that you feel from the outside of the bag. As she gently places it down upon the counter, this will do what you need.
Would you like me to test it out on you?
I am perfectly happy with my current form. Thank you.
Well, when you're not, you know where I am. Great. Well, I mean, how much would this be?
1,000 gold pieces.
1,000 gold pieces.
I mean, it kind of has to be worth that, right? Otherwise,
Yeah.
it's not going to work.
Does anyone have any?
Gold?
Any don't
Did you not turn up with enough gold? Surely
Well,
you've got.
I don't have enough. I've got, I suppose, with platinum pieces.
Yeah,
how
how
much?
much
Yeah,
is
you
it
got the
worth?
platinum, yeah.
One platinum piece is 10 gold.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
obviously the creature would accept platinum in place.
All right, so it seems a bit slack. I've got to pay for it all, but sure.
You're the one who
Can't you
died.
bring your own character back?
I'm not bringing my own character back.
Oh,
Jesus.
sorry, no. You're bringing back. Oh, yeah, you must be bringing back my character then. Thanks, mate.
Well, that would be the smart move, because then you could bring my character back, couldn't you? And I get 2 in 1. So GP. All right, yeah, fine, whatever. Right, bring that down to 0. So that's 784 down to 0, and then remainder is 26. Okay, so 26 minutes. Right, so 17. All right. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay, so you hand over the mix of gold and platinum coins, and the creature would hand the bag over to you. Add to your character sheet the ingredients for casting the reincarnate spell.
Nice.
You have it, ready to go. A very interesting spell, I like it. How long is this for, please? 10 days! That is fucking
Cool. Well, that's all right. We've got a respawn, boys.
And if possible, I would like to buy healing potions if you happen to have any, my dear friend.
Let me just roll a D100 just for the laugh to see what else I would get. What's the one? 48 would be a
Forest.
A forest gnome. Just a forest. Just as a forest. The healing potions. I have a few. And again, the creature goes back to the back room and starts to sort through. So,
can I feel a little bit insulted that everyone's getting healing potions and I'm stood here with like buckets fulls of weed berries?
Yeah, but just in case something happens to you.
Yeah.
Because if
you can take healing potions during combat, TBS.
Something happens to you, then we can revive you, then you can give us all the good berries.
In combat. I can
But you have to give them to them first.
We could start combat with me giving everyone berries. But anyway, don't worry, it's all good. Don't worry.
You don't always know you're going to combat. Anyway, the creature comes out with 5 normal healing potions and 2 greater healing potions.
How much?
The standard healing potion is 50 gold pieces, and these 2 larger ones are 250 gold pieces.
Wow.
I'll buy all of them.
Wow, you'll buy all of them?
Yes.
You buy all of them? Okay, let me get a calculator.
For 3 gold off of the small ones. So 47 gold a piece for the small ones and 250 gold for the big ones.
Definitely glad I got my calculator out now. Make me a persuasion check, please.
Oh, I didn't realise this would happen. This would work.
Ah.
I'll take
it doesn't for you because you need 1,000 gold.
Where? Great.
It's not a bad deal given the amount I'm buying.
This music
it's
reminds
true.
me of Battle.
And 10's not bad. Yeah, okay, she'd accept. There would be a slight nod. Right. Okay, that'll be. She kind of does the mental math in her head. 735 gold pieces.
Done.
All of the potions.
Done.
Okay.
It's a pleasure doing business with you.
Add 5 normal healing potions and 2 greater healing potions.
That's a lot.
I love it how when
And they're all for me. No, I'm kidding.
when you're discussing, when you're in town, you sound like a boy from London, whereas actually out in the wild, you're
Yeah.
This is my spectral buying things voice.
Thank
It's
you
like
very
the,
much.
it's like the fancy phone voice.
It's my business.
For fuck's
voice.
sake! Well, hello there.
So 5 normal healing potions and
5
what are the other
potions of
2?
healing and 2 potions of greater healing.
Okay. Cool.
The difference of which is the normal healing potion is 2d4 plus 2. The greater healing is a 4d4 plus 4.
Cool.
Well, thank you very much. It looks like you've made a very tidy profit today, my friend.
You are certainly welcome. As the creature takes a bow in front of you.
Does that eyeball fall out when that happens?
Thank you.
A little bit. But it feels like the muscles that are there are trained to push it back without moving a hand.
Can I go and visit the teleporting lady?
I believe you're all heading that way now. So you leave Nightshade's Caress, which is a beautiful looking shop, and head eastwards and down a level because you're in the upper level there. I shouldn't bother to move the map. Over to Tass's residence, which is known as the Poisoned Quill. On the eastern side of the map, it is over this way.
Poisoned Quinn.
Poisoned Quill. You approach this shop. It's similar to what you saw before, if you've been here before, but it is it looks like more of a house than a shop, but there's a kind of what?
Don't worry, my bad. Just testing something.
That doesn't work. Not you can't auto roll a potion of healing. Not like
Yeah, that's
not
what
like that.
what I was trying to do.
You enter the poisoned quill. As you enter, a light bell sound goes off as you enter. Looking above, looking at the door, there is no bell, which is kind of confusing. As you enter, a horrible voice. Just a minute! As you see, briefly in behind a curtain with a cutout below the floor, is just paper flying everywhere. As she's muttering under her breath. Comes out behind the curtains Get on with it, what do you want?
Hi, Dad.
Anyone there?
Hello.
Hi, Dad.
Hello?
We've come back. We've been here before. How you doing?
Yes, I know. What do you want? I'm very busy.
Well, we've got two questions. One is about a evil monster further down the dungeon, and the second one is about a comment you made about some biscuits.
Okay.
So we found an evil squid monster a bit further down the dungeon, and I was told by some very trustworthy associates that you might have some sage wisdom to impart.
You got a description? What does it look like? Anything?
Sort of
Big
toothy and tentacly.
It's kind of emitting this weird gloopy mold all over the cabins and mind controlling things. At this point I look to Robin. I'm like, I feel like this is more your kind of domain.
You've seen it the most.
Yes, well, it's like a giant squid, sort of a mind-controlling squid, and I believe it's taken control of the level beyond. It managed to control my mind, which is no easy feat.
As you are halfway through opening your speech, she's kind of looking up in the air thinking, and then walks behind the curtain.
Do I know what it was? Can I?
Nope. You've never seen that creature or heard of it at all, ever.
It seemed to be also protected by some giant...
She's not there. She's not there.
I'm shouting.
Okay. You can hear more rummaging in behind the curtain.
It's also surrounded by some giant lobster things, sort of giant... yes, they're big.
She then comes back through the curtain and starts flicking through this purple leather-bound tome. Just flicking through the pages. Yeah, talking to herself.
It looks like a good book.
Then she grabs the book by the top and kind of shoves it in your direction and reveals a kind of crude-looking drawing of what the creature was using. This one?
Ah!
Does it look like the thing I know?
Yeah, looks similar.
Yes.
Crude drawing.
This looks like a very poorly drawn version of the thing I saw. Yes.
Yes, the creature's called an Abalaf.
An Abalaf.
Do you know anything about it? Can you tell us anything about it?
Not too much. The book says it. The book here says it seems to have some kind of psionic power, similar to a mind flayer or something.
Okay, yeah.
It also has.
That makes sense.
It has a lot of power in the water. It also seems to change the environment around it over a period of time.
Yes. Well, that is almost precisely what this thing is then, because it's turned the level below into a goo pit. And
Then yes, I know the creature.
yes. Well, how to kill it?
With magic, I imagine. Weapons? I don't know.
Would you like to
Does
join
the book
us?
say anything?
No, I kind of like where I live here.
Does the book?
Here,
say-
take this book. Just take it. Read it. It's fine. Throws the book at you. I don't need it anyway.
We've got one of those book specialists in our midst. We'll give it to her.
Yes, I've seen Amber already. She seemed to be in very much of a rush.
Well,
Yeah.
Anyway, something about biscuits.
You said to us that Halaster favourite biscuit was rich tea, didn't you?
I don't think so. I remember he came over for biscuits. I remember telling you that he came over for biscuits. I don't remember telling you a special biscuit. I don't know.
Yes.
What's his favourite biscuit?
No. You're getting confused. I remember. Oh, well, no. I just remember Amber asking him what his favorite biscuit was, and
We definitely asked Tass what his favourite biscuits was, and didn't she say chocolate digestive biscuits?
no, that's I think what he said.
You have a different
Chocolate
answer.
hobnobs.
And then when
the
we
biggest
asked that
mystery in
one
the
that we were a
dungeon.
bit suspicious of, he didn't seem to like biscuits at all. Just seemed a bit suspicious to me.
Well, is there a question to this, or?
No, just we're worried that there's a Halaster imposter, but we don't have a good way of telling.
Well, if you can kill it, then you'll
Okay.
probably find out it's an imposter.
She did say digestive biscuits are the Mad Mage's favourite.
Do you know any other particular factoids about Halaster that we might be able to test him with?
Many. But will I tell you? No. He's a dear friend to me.
Well, I'm
No,
sure
that
he'd
would
be
be a
very
secret
upset to
to
know
you.
that there's an imposter.
Ugh, people impersonate Halaster Blackcloak all the time. He's the most powerful wizard in known history.
Do you fornicate with this man?
Absolutely not. How dare you?
Sorry, where I come from, and I'm quite wild, you see, things tend to fornicate when they like each other, so sorry, I didn't mean to pry.
He has no interest in passion of the flesh. Anyway, are you done? Get out!
No, I'm not done. I've got a question about the teleporting to the surface situation.
Yes.
I'm just wondering if you have anybody super mega trusted that I could give you a parcel, pay them and pay you to send them on an errand to send some money to my family.
I mean, I can send the parcel. Someone will likely collect it, but as to trustworthy, that's more difficult to say.
I just want to get it there by any
I may
means.
be able to find someone up on the surface, but I'm not going there for a few weeks. But it's possible.
I'd pay you as much as I can to get it to them safely, obviously without diminishing the parcel for them too much. It's really important for me that they get the parcel safely.
Okay. Well, let's say the teleportation I've always charged at 50 gold per person. So for a package, I can charge for 50 gold per person for the reagents I need. Add another 100 gold, and I'm sure I could find someone in Waterdeep above to transport it safely. No questions asked. 100 gold.
Yeah. I can do that for you.
No problem.
That sounds good. I like
Finally, someone who nicely asks a favour or a question.
Well, that's all I need. That's all I ever want, is I want my family to be safe, and I think this is the way to help them, is to be able to send them this.
What are you gonna send?
Well, I love my family. I'm basically going to give them everything I have.
Cool. What?
I'm going to save something just in case we really need some money, but I don't need that much money.
I've rolled my eyes and said that money's never getting to them. Unless you deliver it yourself.
I'm paying her I'm paying her this money, and yeah.
100 gold by the trust of anyone, I suppose.
So
I've got to get it some way, and this is a way to get it to the surface and to safety. I'm not going to tell you what's in the parcel.
It doesn't bother me what's in the parcel.
Okay.
As long as it's not a bomb.
I sort of turn away.
I wouldn't really care if it was a bomb.
You can have whatever.
I have no interest on the surface or its dwelling or
Do you have
safety of any.
a like lockable chest, or a chest, a small holding thing that would be with the key carried by the person who's delivering it? Or maybe like sealed by a riddle or something that only my family would be able to answer. That'd be good. You got any of those?
I mean, I certainly could fabricate a chest like this. It would take some time and cost some money, but
I have money.
Just get her to do that and then come back later. She's done.
it's a very minor enchantment. I could probably have it done by the end of the day and would cost 50 gold to make this chest. How big does this chest need to be?
Not big. Fairly small.
Yes, I could do this for 30 gold.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that. And then at least the person carrying it won't be able to open it.
Did you say you wanted to be opened by riddle?
Yes, by a riddle that only can be... I'll set the answer to the riddle and I won't tell anybody what the answer
Well, unfortunately, I need to know the word that would unlock the chest would be. But you can whisper it to me if you like.
Yeah.
I would need to know, but I'm not interested in what you have in your chest.
Yeah, okay. Are you sure?
No, it does not bother me.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. I whisper the dwarven word.
Just send it to me. Just send it to me or no.
Melon.
Thunderbrat! You know what the funniest thing is? The word for secret trove in Dwarvish is Zunderbrat.
Sacred trove! Sacred trove!
Better just go around that whole level again and shout Zunderbrock in every room and every corridor.
Imagine if I reincarnate him and I can have a deep voice.
Deep voice.
Yeah, well, you could reincarnate into an orc or a dwarf or something.
That'd be cool.
Thought you weren't going to reincarnate.
I mean, I'm not, unless I accidentally do it.
I imagine Dragonborns have probably got quite deep voices.
Yeah, my last Dragonborn didn't have much of a voice.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
He was expressive in other ways. You knew what he was thinking a lot. Apart from in the last moments.
Oh,
Want me to comment on the?
So,
yeah?
as
It's great. Look,
So, Bertha, you must remove. So it's 30 gold for the enchantment, and then 150 for the teleportation plus rental of someone to travel this to the place. So I assume you tell her where your family are currently living, and the secret word you whisper into her ear. So 180 gold, and then whatever you're going to put in the chest, which we'll do a bit later on.
Cool.
Who is carrying the book?
Of what?
The book that she threw at you, the purple book.
Oh yeah, me. I'll carry it.
Okay. Cool. Add just add purple bound book, and write in brackets Abalaf next to it, just a minute. Looking the book, it is of a language that you do not recognise.
Oh, great.
The picture's still there. It's a very nice picture book, considering there's only a couple pictures in there.
I now know how James feels. Oh, thanks for all these books you bought me, but I have no idea what the fuck
No
you're
idea what to
saying.
say.
We actually gave him a French fairy book, and he has no idea it's French.
Of course, because I mean, doesn't really read English right now.
It's called
Yeah.
Oué Mafé.
Oué Mafé.
Right. Let's go then. Thank you very much.
Yes, have we got everything we need to kill this fucking thing now?
I think we need to go and check on Amber. She has the key, which is underwater.
Oh yeah. That's
We
true.
also need to think of ways in which we can figure out how to stop it controlling our minds. And I think again, Amber is the key. She seems well read, and this picture book is very entertaining, but not very informative. It makes me feel like a child again. This picture of the Abalaf is pretty fucking creepy, though.
Yeah, it's a very crude drawing. I even have one. Hold on. It's great. Fucking awful. Copy image.
Let's go back to Dalagor's fortress and find Amber. Unless Chingo, you came here for a reason. Have you got all of the things you needed?
Yeah, I think so.
I will be right back. 2 minutes.
Does anyone need to go and? Does anyone need to go and buy anything else from here? Any form of weapons, or do we need some projectile weapons? What about a harpoon? That would be quite interesting, don't you think? Some sort of underwater weapon.
Amber.
Oh, that could work. We could tie it to the giant zombie.
Yes,
Amber.
create a.
I'm not there.
Oh, right.
Unless you go back.
I thought we were back at Delagor's.
We could harpoon the. If we harpooned something, we could throw it into the thing, and then I, as a whale, could drag it around.
Make sure you
Or drag it. We could beach it.
Yeah, we could try and drag it to the surface.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good idea. We could always go and see the what do you call it? Oh, blacksmith.
Because I think you and Bertha could throw the harpoons quite accurately, I imagine.
Yeah, I think I could do that.
We could, and even if we only harpoon the lobsters, it's still better to get them on our ground. If we underwater breathe, that's good, but it's still not an ideal fighting space. For you.
I don't think I've got anything about the mines, how to shield our mines.
Have you got anything about clearing the water?
The other thing we could do is if we can somehow get ourselves able to move freely in the water, that's the ideal sense. So some form of spell that allows us to, I don't know, be aquatic rather than just breathing. Or maybe even something that allows.
I don't have anything like that.
Allows us to be in the bottom of the water without being in the water.
What?
Like, I
how
reckon.
much of that pipe have you smoked, mate?
I don't know. I reckon Hopper would have had some ideas.
Oh, Hopper.
I feel strangely frustrated in my new form.
Can I, at the mention of Hopper, even though I don't know how Robin knows him, can I have a look at Hopper's spell book and flick through it to see what spells
This is
are
a
in
very good idea.
Yes. Okay.
I think I've got a list somewhere, but
Hopper, do you happen to have this spell book? Old Hopper?
I don't have access to Hopper anymore.
Okay, I will find
it's
it.
been given to me at some point.
I think I print screened it and sent it to someone.
Yeah.
I do have an idea, but it's so super meta to tell you because I shouldn't know about it.
Oh no, I've got it.
Yeah, I've got it here, yeah. So further up the chat.
Oh no, it's not that.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
How was that
Copy
picture?
image. Paste image.
No, I can't. I can't tell you because it's too.
The problem is that I can't. Amber's isn't capable of just learning any spell. I can only learn.
The ritual ones on that sheet have a
Ritual
black
ones.
R next to them. So the list of Hopper spells are Find Familiar, Comprehend Languages, Detect Magic. Other ritual spells include Leomund's Tiny Hut, and that's it. In terms of ritual spells.
That's the only ones I can learn, unfortunately.
Dodge.
Hello.
If we were to be breathing underwater, I've just been checking online to see what the crack would be. Would you allow us to cast spells underwater that require a verbal component? Because I cannot find a definitive answer online to that question.
You won't, because it's a very
Convoluted
question.
Oh, yeah.
It does say affected. The breathing underwater thing says that affected creatures also retain their normal mode of respiration. If that's any.
Yeah. So the argument would be that
can you
technically you
talk?
could.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, is that technically you could, and you are making noise when you speak underwater. So I guess, yeah.
Let me think about it.
Yeah, cool.
I'm not sure.
Cool.
There are
right, so we'll
rules
go
for
for
fighting
that.
underwater.
Look, how long has it been now, Dodge? How am I doing in my?
For you, about 3 hours in. 3 out of 12.
Okay, I stop briefly and say, guys, I really need to study. I need. Wait, Dodge. How many do I need total? 12 hours total.
Well, yeah, 6
Yeah,
per. It's 2 hours per level, right? So 6
Right,
hours. 6
right.
hours per spell. 12 hours. 12 hours
Okay,
per.
I have an errand that I need to run later on in the day to go back to the poison quill, so I'm happy to wait.
Okay. I need another 9. I need another 9 hours. So
Does
I'm
anybody
going to take myself into a different room and just carry on studying.
Does anybody know of any kind of spell that or any idea that we could use
Before I go though, sorry. What about if I've learned? I am studying to learn the tiny hut spell. that our good friend Hopper used to use. I wonder if that would work underwater.
Could do if we were all stood on the floor.
Something to think about. Anyway, I must go study. And I take myself off.
I wonder if we have a plan, like an idea that we could use to clear the water. Does anybody know of any spell that they may have to do that?
Get rid of the water.
No, just to make it clearer. Because the problem is that we can't see them.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. I would. No.
I know magic.
I tried to. I did look.
Okay, looking around at many of the DM fucking places, with underwater breathing the spell cast on you, you should be able to cast verbal spells underwater. If you do not have it, then no, you cannot.
Yep, cool. That's what I thought.
All these still disadvantages of fighting underwater still apply though. For example, the melee swings are at disadvantage because your weapon moves slow. Ranged attacks get squiffy, so it's all a bit difficult. But
yeah,
Judge.
Yeah.
Hello.
Can I, in whilst waiting, can I prepare another spell, please?
Oh yeah. Well, you had a long rest. So you just if you want to change your prepared spells, then do it now.
Okay.
You haven't cast any spells, so it's fine. But
okay. If you don't mind, just because I can do that.
If you want to prepare your spells, then we'll say you did it before your long rest. You haven't cast any spells, so it's fine.
Yeah. All right. Sweet.
But
I just need
now
to
and
open up the
update them.
necromancy page, but.
Why? What have you found? What have you found now?
What have you done?
Control water. Yeah, that's fine.
At the halfway point, there's something called part water. You move water apart to create a trench.
All right, Moses.
Yeah, very Moses.
Yeah.
I knew that spell. I knew that spell existed. So
I
it's
knew
fine.
it was there, but I've been waiting. I forgot about it until just now.
I cannot cast that spell.
Oh, I'm looking forward to being in a trench and then running up the sides of the trench.
Oh,
I just want to go and fuck this guy up. Yeah,
Oh my god, it works! It works!
Yeah, I haven't got anything
God,
for help with the water.
Cool. Are we going to go and find someone who can create some harpoons then?
What the fuck happened when I was away?
We're going to go and get some harpoons.
From the blacksmith.
Yeah, no problem. I'm so confused.
Solgar's Foundry.
Let's go to the foundry and see if we can get some harpoons.
And Jarliss has some silver swords waiting for him there.
That he will never be able to pick
Oh,
up.
yeah, I'm
Right.
going to pick them up for him.
He never paid.
And I'll tell you now. No, I did pay. I'm sure
Did
I
you?
paid. Yeah. But I'll tell you now that I remember now. The only person who was with Jarliss when he bought those swords was Hopper Fingal.
You sure? I thought I was there because I got the silvered
Yeah,
rapier.
he got the silver drape at the
Yeah.
same time.
Yeah.
I don't think you
Yeah,
did.
he did.
Okay, all right.
He did,
okay.
because he wouldn't have got it from anywhere else.
No, but I just think we were there at different times because I wasn't. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
I think you did everything with Chingo because then you went to the secret place and
Yeah,
you
just
pretended
turned up
that
next to the
Onga
broken.
was your slave.
Oh, maybe you were right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Right, let's go to Solgar's Foundry then.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, we've had so much fun.
I
guys.
remember now. I was your retard slave.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you spoke.
And they were
and
like,
ruined
not
it,
him.
didn't you?
Yeah.
Then you went and spoiled the love.
Okay, so you make your way to Thaglar's Foundry.
Faggot.
Thaglar.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, Thaglar.
Thaglar. It's on the map. Thaglar's Foundry. You walk up the smoky and steamy forges running. There are the familiar Dwergar smiths, the ashy black-skinned dwarves that you've met in other levels. The proprietor of the shop, who's just happened to be called Thaglar. Hey there.
Elliott's just gonna
Hello?
have a drink, I think.
All right. You guys just happened to walk up the shops. It's like, hey,
No, I thought Charlie was talking to this guy.
hey. Two of you standing there high as fuck.
I'm here to collect a silvered sword ordered by Jarliss as his designated next of kin.
Who?
Jarliss, he paid for some silver swords, I believe.
Yeah, picks up a record book, flicks through it. Nope.
No?
Don't see this here at all.
What? Where? I swear last time I spoke to a woman.
Don't be a Karen.
Spoke to a woman.
Can I
he
speak to your
turns
manager,
around.
please?
There's only a couple women that work here, and he points to like over in the direction, and the two creatures he points out look exactly the same as him. They're bald, they have beards, and they have slightly bigger chests. Apart from that, pretty much no difference between them.
What did he order? Can't remember what he bloody ordered. Silver arrows, maybe? Do you have anything under for an Jarliss that's been silvered?
I believe it was silver arrows.
Okay, I mean that sounds.
It's hard to remember. It's a long time ago.
Okay. Well, I need to pick up the silvered arrows, please.
Let me see if it's on his character sheet, because if they're not, I'm going to really struggle to remember.
It was silver arrows.
And Jarliss and Akia.
100% silver arrows.
Requested 10 silver arrows.
Yeah.
There it is. He sees, goes through, goes, yes, I have these. 1 minute. He goes back, and he just picks up, roughly in the hand, these arrows that look like basic arrows, flighted arrows. The ends are silvered at the ends. He goes, here we are. As requested.
Thank you.
Anything else I can help you with?
We're looking for some pretty meaty harpoons.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
We would like some harpoons.
They're like kind of really chunky ones.
Yeah, we'd like to go whaling down in the deeps.
Yeah.
You know, like a giant long stick where we can attach some form of chain or rope to it and basically harness a giant underwater sea creature.
You just want like a long pole on a chain?
It's got to have a real pointy end.
Yes, it must be difficult to slip, so it needs to have a barbed end. Once it goes in, it's not coming out, basically.
You can try and forge something, it might take some time. Not something we really make a lot of down here, harpoons, as you call them.
Well, once people see what we do with it, you'll be making a lot of them, I bet you, boy.
Well, it'll take me a few, I mean, I'm not versed in making these, it's going to take me a few attempts to try and get down. Obviously, someone's going to have to pay for this kind of, like, development process. It's possible. Anything possible if you'd like it.
Well, yes, well, basically a barbed giant arrow. Think of that.
And do you have a particular metal that you'd like this made out of, or?
Something strong. Something...
For example?
Like iron.
Yeah.
Steel?
Yeah.
Steel would be preferable, but iron if it's cheaper. We're not planning on using these more than once. But we need a few,
Okay.
because if we miss, we can't... You know, we need to throw some more.
So you're looking to make a harpoon on a chain, basically, is what you're trying to do?
Indeed,
Right,
yes.
let me try and figure out. This is me, DM, talking now. So let me try and figure out some kind of weird development and making a price for harpoons, which there are no rules for, I do not believe.
They need to be... They also, by the way, they need to be streamlined enough to pierce through water. They are supposed to go in water, so they can't be... There can't be too much drag.
It's just like writing this list down, kind of looks up at you with both eyes, like. Sure, there's no other. I mean, what do you? Is there no other way of trying to do what you're accomplishing here? Like anything else?
We're trying to save the world.
Fuck's sake. God! Jesus Christ.
At this point, he kind of takes like a long whiff inwards, like, looks up to behind your right ear and sees the Abalaf's phone and just kind of nods. Okay. Harpoons. Definitely no rules for harpoons.
Same as spears, surely, I would guess.
I mean, sort of, but it's development
like
of something completely different. A spear is just a piece of wood with something on the top of it. This is a fully long steel implement. It's kind of
It's like a massive arrow, isn't it? Like a big crossbow bolt. Like the windlass from whatchamacallit.
You still throw a harpoon, though.
Harpoon rules do not exist because harpoons are not really weapons.
But that's what I mean, is that in the same way, well, maybe just add, I don't know, fucking D2 or something. Well, not D2, add 2 damage. Sorry. Plus 2 damage on top of a spear. I don't know.
Why the hell would you do that?
Well,
anyway,
because harpoons are more jagged than spears. I don't know. Just trying to give you a hand.
So, thinking about how he's going to do this, he's going to need a few days to figure out how to make them properly, get the casts, etc. And probably around 50 gold to even attempt it. And then, if you can make them, they're around 5 gold each.
Sure.
It's going to take a few days of R&D.
Oof. Don't know if we have a 3 days.
He reckons 2 to 3 days before he can give a solid answer. And he does say that it's not guaranteed that we have the skills to make it. We'll do our best.
What do you think, friends? I mean, I think this is a good idea, but it's a long time to wait.
3 days, yeah.
I have.
Do you have any spears that you could just put a barb on?
I can make a barbed head spear if you'd like.
No Stephen Graham.
Like a jagged spear. That's possible.
And then maybe put a ring on the end of that? And boom! You've got a harpoon.
Like, when it was described to me, you wanted a fully long length steel. I have a wooden spear with a tipped end.
How long would
I
that
can make
take
it
to turn into a harpoon?
Sounds less cool, but it might do the job.
Well, if you want a jagged spear with a ring on the end, I could do that in the next hour or two.
Should we do that, team?
Sure, why not?
Fine.
Alright, yeah, sure. How much will that cost?
I was just about to patent that idea and everything.
You're about to patent the first harpoon in D&D. But no, someone's not cool.
Someone's not cool.
But you definitely, those who were in Waves of Balan would definitely have seen harpoons lying about the place. I'm just saying that right now.
They don't exist here.
I travelled the world.
This is an underground dungeon. It doesn't fish.
I know
or really shit
all too well.
Anywhere.
In my killer whale form, I get a lot of people trying to get me.
Sorry, nobody fishes, but there's a port in Skullport, and nobody thought.
They're not fishing
there might
whales.
be fish in it. There might be fish in there.
Of all the years you've lived in Skullport, Morthos, you have never seen anyone fish.
That's
What
ridiculous.
what about defending the city
I probably wouldn't use a harpoon for that.
from the baddies that come down the water?
Probably wouldn't use a harpoon for that.
What am I looking
Probably
for? Jagged spear. Spear. You can make this jagged spear thing that you're describing with the hoop on the end for 3 gold.
It's a bit overkill.
5 gold, and it'll take him an hour to make.
I love the camera.
5 gold. That's a lot of money. Can I attempt to haggle him down to 4 gold?
Make me a very difficult persuasion check. You sweet talk him down to 4 gold.
Okay, I'll give him 4 gold.
Okay, just come back in an hour and I'll have what you need.
I've removed 2 gold from my sheet. Cool.
2 gold?
4 gold, sorry.
Only give him 2 gold.
I slapped his hand. Right, to get him.
4 gold, shake his hand, puts 2 gold in his pocket and walks away.
I mean, that sounds like a very Chingo thing to do.
Yeah.
He is a rogue. Can you blame him? Right.
Oh, okay.
Well, thank you, but that idea I just gave you, don't rip that off, please, because that could be quite important one day. Bye.
Sure.
Bye.
Just walks away and starts hammering at the forge.
Well, that was exciting.
I had a good time.
I just went downstairs to get a drink, and suddenly I come back, and it's like they're trying to pattern a harpoon. I'm very confused.
Gotta make
What
that
happens
money.
if you leave us alone for like 5 minutes?
God damn it.
Right, do we have the water breathing spell?
4 hours or so in. So 2 more
I
hours to go for just water breathing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I think that my chest is ready already?
What's that, sorry?
Do I think my chest is ready already from tasks?
I can't remember what she said time-wise for that. A few hours? You can go and speak to her.
Okay, yeah.
It's been about an hour travelling around, then you spent a bit of time at this Faglass foundry. You head back there. Are you going alone?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's a
cool.
secret.
You enter. And as you enter, she goes, yes, so I literally just finished it a few minutes ago.
Oh, nice one.
So here it is. Just pulls out this chest. And as she pulls it out, you can see it's locked. You try to open it. Completely locked.
I say the secret word.
Yep, as you do, there's a few blue runes that shine over the front of it. And then it pops open.
Oh, Tassus is perfect.
I do enter, please.
I sort of turn my back so she can't see what I'm doing, and out of my pack I put 50 platinum and like 200 gold pieces in the box. Actually, and all my copper pieces, because fuck it, 12,000.
12,000.
1,233 copper pieces are needed by no one. And maybe 300 silver pieces.
Just write off to this mail on Discord. I don't forget.
Okay.
Um,
I'm gonna forget to.
as you're putting the things in the chest, and how will people that you're delivering the chest know what the secret word is?
They'll get it.
Sure.
Can we give them a note? Maybe like giving them a hint or a clue?
They'll get it. They're my
Give
family.
it away.
Is the
No.
riddle what's brown and sticky? Zunderbrock.
Melon.
You close the chest, and from a distance you hear this thunderbrock, and it just pops open again. Like, "God damn it!"
I believe in my heart that they will know when they see it what it's for and who it's for.
I'd love if they don't.
I mean, we're never going to find out.
It's a decent looking chest. It's a standard chest. It's got the iron coloured trim, and it really appears magical when you say the word.
I just because I've got my little pickaxe, I flip the box over and I just put XOXO Bertha underneath it.
No problem.
And it's all livid because I've obviously defaced her lovely work, but I was like,
She seems fine.
just thought I ought to autograph it.
She's kind of flicking through a book while you're going about your business right now.
Yeah, and then I give her back the chest and I say, I really, really want to trust you. I have trouble trusting people and trusting my allies. This is a really important quest for me. I really need my family to be safe. It's the most important thing to me in the whole world. And I want, you're the only person that I've met in this whole dungeon, and I've been here for fucking ages, that has have any way of getting anything to the surface. So this is my one shot. And I'm placing my hope in you, and I know that it's a bit of a long shot, but I just really want it to work out. So if you could really do your best for me, I would. I can give you more than money if you want more than money. It's the important thing.
Make me a persuasion check.
I'm gonna pull my pants down now.
She wasn't talking to you.
You see, as you're saying these things to her, you see there's a slight twinge as she's kind of disinterestingly flipping the book. You can tell that the words that you're saying are kind of getting to her a bit. In a way that she's kind of what's the word? Empathetic towards you.
She gives
says,
a shit.
Yeah, she gives a shit. She says, "I'll tell you what, Bertha. I'll I can do this for you. And she waves her hand over the chest that is now closed. And faintly a yellow and gold kind of eye emblazons upon it for a second, and then it fades into the chest and it's no longer visible. As she does this, she then closes her eyes, and in your mind, you hear her. She says, "Can you hear this message?" And then opens her eyes to look at you.
Yeah, that's amazing. How did you do that?
Well, I'm a very skilled out of wit. I've placed an enchantment on this chest. When it arrives, I will be able to see it and tell you.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much. I owe you something. If we meet again or you want me to do anything for you, I will.
It's my pleasure.
Okay. I'm going to write now to you in what I've just put in the box, Tom, but I leave it in your company.
She explains. She says, "I'm going up to Waterdeep in a few days to make delivery. I will find a courier to take it." Oh, you've not told me where's it going?
Oh, let me write the address down. I'll write it.
You relay the rough location. It's fine.
The mountain.
Yeah. The mountain. I got it.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
I do a lovely bow flourish as I leave.
As you leave. Okay, the rest of you, as Bertha has gone on a merry adventure.
Can I go and pick up the spear thing? I'm guessing there's no issues.
Yeah, an hour passes, you pick up a jagged spear. Take the jagged spear, it does 1d8 damage, and it is pretty much exactly what you're looking for. There's thrown distance for it. Thrown distance is
1d8 damage.
1d8 damage. It is range 20. No, sorry. Yeah, 20/60.
Range
20/60.
60. Cool.
Excellent. There you have this jagged spear. Okie dokie. So, Seraphina, are you doing anything apart from meditating?
I'm just
Your
gonna
open-handedly ways?
Really hitting the meditation.
Big time.
Getting it hard.
I'm doing a bit of yoga as well, just to kind of keep myself limber.
Yeah.
Thousand press-ups, a light workout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amber's deep in the books. Is there anything else that anyone would like to do in Skullport while Amber studies frantically?
Oriana and I are just playing cards.
Okay.
That's it.
It's kind of cheating because you always know what cards Oriana has.
But she doesn't know that.
I suppose you can't really see through her eyes, so technically not, but then you control her actions, so it's
Yeah.
anyway.
Sometimes I let her win.
Fuck's sake.
No,
Okay.
I have no plans. I'm ready to be
I'm
used.
killing this squid monster.
Yeah.
Okay. 12 hours or so pass, with no one else doing anything else. Amber, you may add the 2 spells to your character sheet. After a 12-hour book reading binge session, you feel very happy.
Woo!
that
I
you
get
have
up,
learned.
I stretch, I crack my
Yeah.
back. I grab a squash. Start to feel better.
Squash.
Oh, what?
Like a drink of squash or like an actual
Yeah.
vegetable
Yeah,
squash?
I like a drink of squash.
Grab a vegetable.
Whatever the D&D equivalent is.
It's literally all alcohol water. That's about it. All you've got really here.
I grabbed So I have learnt I've learnt water breathing as a ritual, which it will take me 10 minutes to cast that, and I can make it so everybody breathes underwater.
Yep.
I've also learnt, thanks to our dear departed friend Hopper, Leomund's tiny hut, which we all know is a very useful spell. It takes a minute to cast. No, it'll be a ritual, so again that will take me 10 minutes to put together. But there's no reason why I can't have tiny hut and water breathing all working together.
Should be no reason. No, I don't believe.
Neither.
I don't believe Leomund's tiny hut's a concentration spell, so it should be no problems there at all.
And they say, "Oh, what's this jagged spear thing that you guys have brought back?"
I'm calling it the Chingoon.
That's amazing.
You look like a good Martian.
Did you come up with that, Chingo?
I was part of the group that came up with it, you could say. I was present at its creation.
Like I said, you would have 100% seen these in Waves of the Land. I'm just telling you now.
This is patent theft in literally like an hour from the idea came up. Oh, okay. Jolly good. Well, there we go. That's what happens if you don't trademark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what were you guys thinking of doing with the Chingoon?
Catching this squid monster.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Let's go fuck them up.
Well, can we just think for a second though? So,
No.
I see a new book.
I've been thinking for 12 hours. I want to go.
Hang on, but guys, there's a book. What's this new book?
Oh, this book which Tass showed us. It's got a picture of the demon in it that she referred to as a what did he say it's called though?
An
An Abalaf.
Amber, the text of the book is immediately recognisable to you.
Hey, Amber, why don't you give it a good read? And I pass it to her.
While we walk.
I know I've read a lot today, but I mean, there's always room. So, do I learn anything else from it other than what you?
You most certainly do. The book is in a language that you very much understand. It's a language that you don't really tell anyone else that you can read. But you're Amber, and you can literally read fucking anything, which is mental. You find out the following bits of information. Written in the book is kind of a light study on the creature known as an Abalaf from a number of different accounts, all collected into this book. They are like primordial creatures, like of the ocean and underground. They take slaves often and dominate mines, similar to mind flayers, etc. Not really extracting the brains in that kind of way. You learn that Abaleths have flawless memories. They never forget. Also, when you kill an Abaleth, it only disappears from this plane. Abaleths never truly die.
What about its body?
The body does die, but it is sent back to another plane of existence.
But does
Specifically, the elemental plane of water when they die, but they are able to then slip through cracks and enter the material plane if powerful enough.
Okay, and is there anything in the book about whether or not I can collect something from the body?
Very difficult to find Abaleth corpses, but you know that they do die, and what you're looking for specifically is possible, yes. You find other information about the lair that it creates for itself. For example, the poisoning of water in a large range around it, often miles. It gives off this kind of similar goo that you're expecting, also in miles. It is noted that when an Abaleth dies or is killed, after a number of days or weeks, this effect starts to fade.
Okay, well that's good news for the
That's good news.
level 3.
Does it say anything about whether the mind effects instantly evaporate?
Normally, after the death of an Abaleth, the minds of creatures that are taken often come back, occasionally come back after a number of days. Some that it appears that there's a correlation between the longer that the creature is mind controlled and the basically brain death of that creature.
Cool.
Okay, so there's a chance to save Jibber Jabber. Possibly.
Potentially, yes. The Abaleth can breathe air and water. It can fight in either. No, I can just tell you that information. It is also said that the strike or the tentacles of an Abaleth can cause any creature that it hits to be diseased.
Ugh.
So steer clear.
What disease this makes doesn't really become clear.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ugh. Does anyone have a? I'm looking at Robin. Robin, do you have any kind of disease curing thing?
I do indeed, yes.
Oh, that's good to know.
But let me just read inside my mind, make sure that I'm telling the truth.
Make sure I prepared that spell today.
Well, that's what I was thinking, yeah. Yeah, I've got. Yeah, I can cure disease.
Okay. So, in terms of plan, then, I don't think I have anything that will shield our minds from it. So it's possible that the same thing that happened to Robin may happen again to one of us.
Well, I think we should. I think we should come up with a code, and essentially. We should say it here, and if we shout it, then we need to have a response. And if, whilst mind-controlled... actually, he might know...
He'll probably know what the code is. And also, we'll be underwater, so we can't really shout at each other.
Well, I'd say if you suspect me of turning on you, just hit me. As soon as
Gladly.
if any of us get controlled, we just need to hit each other, and it breaks the spell. Or we hit the monster itself, and that would probably do the job as well.
But if it's a concentration spell, then yeah, we should be able to just hit the monster. Are we ready?
Da.
Yeah. Okay.
I think
we go down there. We cast.
Let's do this. Dodge.
Okay.
Take us to the level.
You're just trying to basically fast travel to the same level you went to, right next to Jibber Jabber, yeah?
Pretty much, yeah.
Leave Skull
start of where Jibber Jabber is, preferably. Because I imagine you wouldn't want us to go any further.
Let me just do the passage of time in my head. So, time.
Jibber Jabber's dead, isn't he?
Eternity. No, I just need to think of times. It's been around. It's the last time you were here, a few hours up.
By the way, James has woken up, so Kate's not in the room right now.
No, I don't know. 3, 4, 5, 8, 13, 12. Yeah, so it's been roughly 25, 26 hours since last time. Okay, cool. So, let's head you down to the Twisted Caverns. Need to write that. 26 hours or so. Scout out. I'm on a riverling through the woods to grandma's house we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who's missing? Where is Bertha? Why is Bertha not on the map?
Bertha wants to come.
Bertha's not on the map. What is this, please?
Bertha was in Dalagor's fortress, I think.
No. I'm talking about the new map. The Twisted Cavern. I don't know where you disappeared.
No.
Okay, so to the Twisted Caverns, we go there. We change the music.
Ooh.
Because we are no longer in Skullport.
My bat. Did it just pop into the other plane that it's in, or do I know what happened to it? Do you remember it went scouting mission?
Yeah, good question. Give me a minute.
Let's go. Come on, everyone.
Hold on. Whoa.
Oh, okay.
It appears apparent that the bat was mind controlled by the Abalaf, but I need to.
If I think that I can't just click it away into a different plane and then bring it back.
At that point, it wasn't under your control, but I need to. I'll read the 5-minute spell while you walk.
It's not a big deal. I was just wondering.
I'll figure it out.
Okay. Ooh, here we are again. Ugh, so slimy.
Let's fuck this bitch up.
As before, the place is extremely slimy. It's slimy as it was before.
Slimy!
Everyone, let's go.
Amber, did you learn anything about whether the slime was like harmful to touch or to eat or to experience? when you're reading
Could you
about
eat it?
creature.
No, I mean,
Or
I
just like
would
wondering if it's
recommend
helping.
looking at the walls, but no, I didn't learn anything in particular.
It mostly affects and poisons water.
Okay.
Apart from that, not really. It's just a passive effect of the creature.
So don't drink the water.
I'm just
How many
breaking-
harpoons have we got?
I've lost people. Where are we going?
Do we have one harpoon?
Just
One jagged.
Chingoon.
Sorry, Chingoon, obviously.
I was just poking my head around the corner to see Jibber Jabber. Does he seem alive?
Who's
He is
alive
still
before?
very much staring. So Amber, in terms of Find Familiar, you unsummoned it into the pocket dimension, and you can resummon it now, and it is now under your control.
Okay,
It appears that moving from a different plane of existence cancels the mind control effect.
All right, cool. That's good to know. I do that, please. And
Okay, so you have your backpack, and it does not cost you the material components because it didn't technically die.
Yep.
Yay for that!
And I also cast this one on myself. Just FYI.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'll do the same. Good shout.
And I also cast False Life on myself as well to give myself some
Another good shout. I will do the same.
hit points.
Okay, so spell slots going straight away.
Oh no, those are
Lincoln.
cantrips for me.
Is Mage Armor cantrip as well?
Yeah.
Nice.
They're not cantrips for me.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, it's a Eldritch evocation as cantrips.
Okie dokie. So,
Doing myself though.
I will wait for people to catch up.
Where are you?
I have gone ahead.
I don't know which way that is.
Well, the map's revealed because we've got the. You know, I'm here at the moment.
you can't see the people on the map.
No. I mean, because we.
Wait.
Which way to go?
Yeah, but it's all. It's dynamic lighting, so we can see the map now.
Yeah, but I can't remember what. There's dynamic lighting everywhere. I don't know which way you went.
Oh, well, I'm here. I'm pinging on the map.
I can't see that ping, honey.
He's far away.
There.
He is east.
Okay, I'm catching up.
Bertha is in the map twice.
So you were there the whole time.
You were just on top of
Just couldn't see
someone
you.
or below someone.
Yeah, I just can't see you.
I've been thinking about this tiny hut, and I don't think that Oriana can fit in there, unfortunately. She's a large.
That's fine. Oriana doesn't need tiny hut. She will destroy enemy
You don't.
before you even need to cast tiny hut.
I'm back.
Because
Welcome
Oriana is a badass.
It's your tiny man.
I was controlling two characters at once.
Oh boy.
Everyone's
That's,
running.
Sorry, I will slow down.
It was almost like practice for when I resurrect. Oh, oh man, it'd be so good to have him back.
Who's this person you keep talking about, Robin?
I don't know, I just have this strange spirit bond with
I've got the
a
wrong
creature.
I've gone the wrong way. People left me. Now I'm stuck in a wall.
Sorry, Amber.
Oh my god, you really went the wrong way. Oh,
Yeah.
You walked the wrong way.
I didn't go
Do you
into
know-
that pink bit.
Out of your peripheral vision,
Uh-huh.
as you walk the wrong way,
Uh-huh.
you see a familiar-looking female crazy mage lady.
Does she see me?
She's staring right at you.
Is she tranced?
She appears to just be staring right at you.
Okay, I just ignore her and keep going.
But
Back
she's
away.
fucked too. The crazy female mage lady. Crazy female.
Hi, Amber.
Hey, sorry, I got a bit lost there. That oh, by the way, Seraphina, the mage you want to help so much is already tranced, I'm afraid. So
I don't want to help. I just think she could help us. I think she obviously has a more useful use. But yeah, okay, that's a shame. Oh well.
but good news is defeating the Abalaf will save her life.
Yes, hopefully.
Oh, I forgot about these corpses. How many corpses are there, Dodge?
Did you not resurrect these already?
Also,
No, he decided not to because he was going
Yeah.
to Skullport and didn't want
Yeah, I decided I was going to keep them there until I came back and then resurrect them
Yeah,
there.
I am in the very much the wrong part of the book. Give me a minute.
Sweet.
Level 4.
I suggest we don't.
We have. It was 3 Kuatoa and 4 troglodyte corpses.
There's 7 corpses. Okay. And they're all going to be zombies, I suspect.
Yeah.
Presume? Yeah.
They're not skeletons. Yeah, they're corpses.
No, cool.
Skeletons.
Where do you think I should cast Tiny Hut? It takes a minute. No, it takes 10 minutes for me to do, so it's not that quick,
Just
unfortunately.
cast Dance Macabre.
Just remember, Amber, that while you have Tiny Hut up, you cannot leave it and you cannot cast spells through it.
Yep. So maybe time. Yeah. That's all I do.
I'll cast.
You drink tea.
Oh, actually, it is a concentration spell. I'll cast. I'll just cast Animate Dead at level 6. So I'll summon all 7 of them, please. Dodge.
Animate dead spell, please. I want to see.
Oh yeah, sure.
I don't know, guys. I don't know whether Tiny Hut is a good idea. I won't be able to do anything to assist.
Maybe
in the fight.
just keep it in the back pocket.
It takes 10 minutes to cast though, so we probably all
Yeah,
be dead
no,
by the time I need it.
Dance Macabre's concentration.
Well,
But we have the water manipulation and the breathing underwater.
Yeah.
So
And a Chingoon.
Yeah, Chingoon. Chingoon.
Chingoon,
I was going to
sorry.
say, Jingpin.
If you're lucky.
disgusting.
Jingpin. Oh.
The corpses of the Kuatoa and the troglodytes. They are disgusting. They are very rotted and have been dead here for quite some time as their bodies reanimate and crack and come back to life and stand, waiting in front of Morthos Abaddon.
I like
Excellent.
the bomb, but not very well.
I only count 6, Dodge. You said I could have 7.
Can you count? Because I can see 7.
What? One of them is on your level. That you're playing of. There you go.
Nope, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4,
Nope.
5,
I can
6,
see 7 now. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Maybe it just lagged then.
I think I can see 8.
Your brain
Oh,
or the?
No, I can see 7 now.
It's alright.
Yeah, cool. Alright.
It's late. We don't need to do maths at this time.
Yeah, let's just fuck up this fucking fish.
the words
Fuck you, you fucking fuck.
Let's hope the Hopagini is
Didn't it
a
get
cinnamon
broken?
piece.
It was already in many pieces.
They're completely destroyed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Oh.
As you enter this area once again, appearing in front of you, a floating creature similar to what you've seen before.
Oh, yeah.
And Morthos, I had to go into another private call you today. Holy shit! Considering you're the first person to walk up.
So much
Two price of
privacy.
Oh
one.
my
Cast water breathing
god.
yet. Don't go too far ahead.
Too late.
Oh. Can I'm unaware of this, so can I start doing those ritual spells for water breathing, please?
What? We haven't done that. Oh god.
No. Everyone ran through the dungeon.
God!
I just realised Dodge wasn't on the call when I was asking to do that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait.
Ah,
Oh dear.
that was really stupid.
Oh well. It is adding an element of challenge.
I didn't expect it to have triggered anything yet, but I didn't realise that Pete was ahead of us. Or Morthos was ahead. Silly me.
Your so I don't know if we go like all out with the spells straight away. I think the
Can it only mind control one person at a time, Amber? Or does
I
it,
don't-
can it
I
just
don't-
do multiple mind control?
We have no idea.
But assume multiple.
Well, Yeah.
Yeah.
Worrisome.
Oh, we've got this. We've got this. My patron says we got it in the bag.
Well, where was your patron last time, eh?
I hadn't listened to the advice of my patron previously.
What was the advice of your patron?
To prepare. I was too keen.
Okay.
Got swept up in the excitement of it.
Yeah. Well, I reckon. I think we can do this. I mean, it's just it is its element, so we need to try and destabilize its element.
Yeah.
And take the water out from underneath him.
Take the water, or
is that what your spell can do?
Yeah, I can basically remove.
He can Moses it
I
up.
can create like a giant chasm of like move the water.
Yeah, the thing can still breathe air, but at least our swipes, our like strikes won't be slowed and all that good stuff.
Yeah, indeed. So I can create a part of the water, cause water in the area to move apart and create a trench. Trench extends across the spell's area.
You can create
and
a whirlpool.
Water forms a wall.
Fireball if the water's gone.
Trench remains until the spell ends or you choose a different effect. The water then slowly fills in the trench over the course of the next round.
Oh, I can't remember what this private call did last time.
Controlled his mind.
Your friends will be my friends, bitch!
Oh yeah, he just told him to leave. Dodge, can I start casting the ritual for water breathing, please?
Yep, take 10 minutes.
Yep.
Sorry, you just hear me shout that.
Morthos, come back!
I'm coming back. You all stay here, I say to the zombies. Keep guard, please.
So
Thank you.
I'm walking. I'm crouched down, doing some scratches on the ground, preparing my ritual site for water breathing.
He tried to tell us to leave him alone.
How did you respond?
I told him he was parasite, and he said we weren't so different, him and me, because of the way I look after my friends. And I said, well, actually, my friends get to live a bit longer, whereas you control and force your friends to fight for you. It's very different, but
It is. I can see all the differences.
Whatever you say, mate. I mean, you just...
10 minutes are passing. Amber, can you send me the link for water breathing, please?
I can.
Thank you very much.
I really hope this water
10
breathing...
willing creatures. Nice. That's 24 hours. I like that too.
Ridiculous.
Affected creatures in the normal mode. Awesome. Okay, so 10 minutes of this cavern pass as Amber is slowly ritualizing and casting water breathing, and after the 10 minutes passed, you
Can I cast it as a ritual so it's like making everyone a cup of tea?
Like,
yeah, sure. If you
like gillyweed.
Yeah.
like gillyweed. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm doing, and then I give everyone a beaker.
Yeah. So as you take a sip of this, it's still like a blacky brown liquid. It goes down. It kind of feels a bit too hot to go down the throat, and then for a moment your breathing starts to become heavy, and it feels like, oh god, this is actually quite hard to breathe. You kind of look at Amber like, what has she done?
Corona.
And then your breath, it kind of shallows off a bit, but it still feels heavier than normal. As Amber explains, you now have the ability to breathe water and air for 24 hours.
Cool.
Ooh.
Let's go fuck him up. I did some fighty words, and we should stick up to them.
Okay.
Well,
Can we remember where he is?
I mean, I have no idea, but maybe on the same place he was before. No. He is arrogant. He thinks he can destroy us easily, so he's just gonna be a dick.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. I'm raring to go. So.
Let's fucking.
Okay. What's our first move?
Stupid asshole.
Find it.
Find it. Attack. Try and defend against troll things.
Let's do this.
Okay, zombies. Ho! I'll give you all names later if you survive.
I really need to go for a wee.
Go for a wee.
Yeah, we just want to take a quick break. Morthos, when you get to there, you realise that obviously the water, as it gets around here, starts to get a bit... I'm on the wrong layer. Nope, still on the wrong layer. It gets, deep.
George, will any of my precious books get damaged by this water? I assume not. That didn't happen last time. But if so, I will put them down.
I assume you keep them in a bag of holding or something. Books are the most precious thing to you.
Diver's bag things.
These books are more precious to you than life itself, so I imagine you put them as priority.
Yeah.
Quickly give them to Bertha to put in a bag of holding, etc.
So are you saying the water is deeper than it was before?
No, not the same level, but it's just obviously shallow towards the edges. But as soon as you get to here, the zombies start to sink, and around here everything's fully submerged. And I will quickly go for a
Cool. I'll just set the zombies up in.
Yeah, we're going for a pre-fight wee myself.
Yeah, an American football defensive lineup.
Sorry it took me so long to do the learning stuff, but
It's not your fault. Can't help how long it takes a ritual to do. And we needed the water breathing, otherwise we'd be fucked, so...
yeah. And now I know Tiny Hut as well, so that's good.
Yeah. I just didn't want it to turn into a "this week we go to the shops" episode. Given it's our 1 year anniversary.
Is it? Is it? I thought it was.
Well, almost. Or 50th episode or whatever it is. It must be our 1 year anniversary soon. We're already gone.
Yeah, it's in June.
Yeah.
It's in June. It's coming up.
There you go then.
But not quite yet. Holy shit! Campaign for a year, boys. Coming up soon.
Yeah.
We're like level 10 now, it's so awesome.
You're level 11, aren't you? Or 12? No, you're level 12.
11.
11, 12.
11 or 12?
11.
What?
11.
I thought you were
Level
level
11. We're 11.
11 now.
We can make us 12 now if you want, mate.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Good with that.
Where?
I think 12's a pretty good level, isn't it, as well? I think.
What's more funny is the first time I pictured, looking through the chat, the first time I sent the picture of the Abalaf was the 27th of December. So long ago.
Was that when Chingo engaged with it, or when we engaged with it? Well, yeah.
I saw it first and was terrified.
Yeah.
Still am terrified.
The Abalaf. We come across lots of different creatures, to be fair. Gabrizu, Grey Slad, Hezru, etc.
The first session was the 24th of June. There you go, 2020.
There you go.
So yeah,
Let's do
very
this.
soon. A few sessions.
Yeah,
everyone here?
Still at the loo. She's going. She'll be back in a sec.
Jamming a poo.
Probably. How far can we see underwater?
All perception checks are made with disadvantage underwater, and it's very murky. Still the same amount murky, but it's very hard to see.
Can I take this time to get out the Jingoon?
Yeah.
And I want to use my
Nothing.
rope
Wait, please.
around the what do you call it? The little loop or whatever.
No ring. No problem.
And then can I offer the other end of the rope to Morthos to tie to the actually chunking big zombie?
No problem. So you take the rope and tie it to Oriana. It's like 50 foot of rope, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 50 foot rope tied to Oriana that you're going to throw. Good to know. Good to remember.
Sorry to be a killjoy with regards to timings and stuff, but once we do get into combat, we will be able to stop there. Just because I've just realised the time.
Well, should we pause now before
Well, let's
we
just
start?
pause now.
combat?
Yeah. Everyone
Well,
get
yeah, either or.
I need to find a rope thingy. Yeah, fine. we can stop pre-combat. We had a shopping episode. Shopping episode.
Yeah,
It needs to happen on occasion.
I had this stuff.
I did a really important quest. I think I should gain inspiration for my epic quest.
I think you should as well.
Fine, have it.
Thanks. I might need it in a minute.
That is, you might. Okay, you gain inspiration.
Can I have some inspiration for generally playing Amber to the fullest ability and reading?
I want
everything?
inspiration.
Can I have inspiration for meditating all session?
I read a book. I want inspiration.
I need to think of a different way of doing inspiration. I'll come up with some other idea.
I want inspiration for getting really fucking high.
I feel like we've all been playing our characters recently. If that's the inspiration.
I will. Bertha, take the inspiration off, and I'll find an alternative for inspiration because it doesn't really work very well. And there must be other people who've had this problem, so I will find another solution.
You get your inspiration taken away.
I'm just.
That's fine because I'm
going to keep it on just to remember how great I am.
And then someone used to give inspiration for crits, so it's like a heroic action.
I have an idea. It's an in-person idea for doing it, and it's one that I've thought about, and it's quite good. But I can probably make it work online somehow.
If you crit with an attack, for example, or crit with a roll, you might get inspiration. There's a percentage.
That's just random luck, and that's not very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We will stop there, and we will do Abalaf Fight next week, or whenever anyone else is free to do it. That's fine. So, bye me. Enjoy episode 47 and the look back on the shopping level.
So long. Goodbye.